Welcome back to the light. We are here live from Summer League at the Dr. Martin Luther King Complex, and I'm here with another basketball Summer League legend, the mayor of the city, Mr. Frank Gilliam. And my first question to you is, does Barksdale know they got food in the gym? No, I'm just kidding.
How are you, man?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm awesome. It's great to be back in the house that we helped build.
It feels, now, full disclosure, I only average 1 minute and 15 seconds of Summer League basketball here at Westside. But all the same, it feels good to be back here for Summer League basketball.
Well, most certainly, man. This gym was one of the spots that you and I and a bunch of us older folks came in and spent a whole lot of time. It's also good to be able to see the next generation still in love with the things that we're in love with as basketball and sports. So it's always good to be able to come in the gym and feel some energy and synergy and not hear things negative about our community and our kids. So this is always something positive. Make sure we come out and support.
Wow. So, okay, so you had a much more illustrious Summer League career than I did. I believe you won a championship one year, didn't you? Or I know you was in the championship game.
Well, we've won several championships out of this building. It was interesting how folks were just shooting out Mr. Sonny's barbershop. So,
you played on Sonny's team?
Sonny's all my life.
Sonny stacked his team every year. One year, I think he had Willie Glass and Blake Newton on the same team.
Well, us ball players always gravitated towards Sonny. One, because he was always one of them individuals that would actually take us out of town and play different folks in different areas of the world. So again, a lot of my skills that I actually harness is due to Sonny giving us exposure in other basketball markets.
Okay, so you've made your mark in more than a few gyms, but I think it's safe to say that for me and a lot of basketball players, this gym here at MLK and Uptown are like home. So how does it feel to come back home and you see the younger kids now suiting up, getting ready to play in the championship game, and you're not in it?
I envy them. Age is something that you truly can't you compete with, but at the same time you also enjoy and live vicariously through the young talent that we have. It's funny because this gym was a part of my life since I was actually 7 years old. So Mr. Barksdale would come up, open the gym up on Saturday mornings. We'd come in and we actually got skills and drills. I used to walk from Baccarat Boulevard projects to here every Saturday religiously. So when we end up growing up to be playing the junior league that this gym used to hold, we used to play Baltimore, used to come down, New York used to come down. So again, it's always good to see that this gym still holds the reigning supreme location. This is truly a part of the basketball mecca. Even though on the Sundays with Mr. Hudgens and Judge Brathwaite and those guys used to open up on Sundays to let us come in and do our thing, it was always a special place in my heart, especially as a foreign ball player. I call it foreign because I no longer know what the game is anymore because I don't play it.
There you go. Listen, I've been asking everybody for their favorite Summer League memories, either as a player or a particular play or game that you witnessed. What would be one of your favorite memories?
I think one of the favorite memories was actually getting geared up to play against Sam Cassell when Baltimore came through. But at the same time, the most famous disappointment because I didn't get a chance to play against him because they charged at the door and it would have actually messed up his college eligibility. But that was one of the highlights. But the most famous time periods, I got so many. I think my most favorable moments are Sundays. It was almost like church. We would come in every Sunday at 10 o'clock and actually have the best ball players in the city just go at it without any fanfare, but simply the love of the game. So those times were probably some of my most favorite.
And nobody saw but just the people in the gym. That's
hardcore players, the hardcore ball players. Atlantic City at one point, out of 5 out of every 10 persons in Atlantic City that said they could play, legitimately had a game. So I would always basically say that when we came through, I think that was the best times that basketball had to offer in the city. But again, we want to continue to support our young people, and not just on the scholastic aspect or sports aspect. We want to make sure that we craft them to be good human beings and get back to the community in which gave to them.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate this time.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure, Tyler. And again, we might go suit up and get at least 2 minutes apiece.
Well, listen, you keep telling me you're going to come by the show and chop it up with me about some music, so when we going to make that happen?
All you have to do is figure out what time slots you have. I'm going to leave you with a card. Folks, this is on camera. He will have my cell phone number, not the city one, but the bat line. So we'll definitely come on and with joy to actually spin some records and listen to some old school hip hop and whatever else you got to have. And I think that you'll be surprised as my musical flavor or musical expertise might surprise you, that I know a little more than what my face perceives.
There you go. Thanks, Mayor. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Take care.